Okay. Let me see. Uh, uh, Okay, there we go. Okay. Let me see. All right, I can hear myself. Figured I was gonna like it because I liked his other albums. So like I won't surprise, but Opium, how can I put this? It's not something. It's not some play it every day shit, bro. That's what I mean. Like, and neither is any of that Opium shit. Like that's some shit that that's some shit that you play. That's some shit that you think about it. I want to listen to that, and you seek it out. It ain't something you just let rock, in my opinion. So like I can throw on like a certain like I can go on Spotify or YouTube Music or even Apple Music when it wants to give you a good ass selection, which can be fucking rare with Apple Music, and just play like a random song that I know I want to hear a song like I want to hear that and more songs like it and just let that shit ride. Um and just let whatever play. I can't throw on the Cardi and just let it ride unless I specifically want to listen to that style of music at the time. Yeah, but good album though. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Bro, I remember like 2 weeks ago, you was like, fuck that shit, bro. I'm getting old. When this I wouldn't call it a hate. I wouldn't say you was hating because I think they just aggressed that woman that he did. Cause bro, that shit gotta hit you, bro. Like it ain't some shit that like when you ain't one of them. I wouldn't when you ain't one of those fucking from the ground up Cardi fans that been there since that nigga was rapping with ASAP Mob, bruh. Like that's been following his whole career, like his music gotta hit you. It had to hit me because I ain't even gonna lie. When I first heard Magnolia, bro, like I thought that shit was hot for like 20 seconds. And then when the verse came on, I was like, yo, what the fuck is this? And that was that. hmm It's something that really gotta hit you. It's not something that's going to it's not something that if you ain't been in the fan base since the inception of the fan base, like, like it ain't something that you gonna really just pick up on the first try. Like it's just not, bro. Like you gotta get that. The ears gotta be right to hear that type of music. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but the thing about it is, once it do hit, if it does hit, not once it does, if it does hit, yeah, you will understand. Like, so I just can't say somebody who don't like. I can call somebody who say, what can I? What's a good? I could call somebody who say something like, I got a good example. I'd call somebody who will say AT aliens is trash. Motherfucker, you just hating the fuck out my face. Yeah. But somebody who don't like Cardi or at first, it might just not be for you, or you might realize that it is for you later on, like I did. Because I could tell you exactly what song made me start listening to him. Exactly what one. It's called the second song off of Die Lit, R.I.P. That's the one that changed my mind. And it's a fucking nonsense song, bro. Like, you got the
Bro,
Discord in the window.
I know. I just fucking realized that nobody could hear me. So
Oh shit, you was muted?
yeah, it was the
I couldn't even hear you, bro.
the shit is fucking broke again. I gotta fix it.
I couldn't even hear you, dog.
I'm fixing it. 2 seconds. Keep talking though.
But yeah, like the Cardi, he did his thing on the album. When I say he did his thing, I mean he took the shit 5 years of waiting. This Whole Lot of Red came out around Christmas 2020. And he delivered something that his fans can enjoy. 30 tracks worth of it too.
Yeah, 30 tracks. I was thinking to myself, damn, this is like a long album, but like a lot of it is like interludes and filler for real. So I kind of gave it the benefit of the doubt.
But this is the thing I'll say. When I say he delivered, it's because the album sounds like, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. Like if you listen to his previous albums, this album sounds like the culmination of his style. Like he took his other previous albums, like his previous two in particular, Die Lit and Whole Lot of Red, and he kind of combined that into, not combined. He kind of perfected the formula with this one. That's what it sounded like to me. And I done listened to them other two albums a whole lot. Like, so he made it as much as it is not as much as listening to a Cardi album can be kind of, it could be kind of hard on some beginners listeners ears. He did what's the word I'm looking for? He did kind of make it a little bit more digestible. Like, because listening to a Whole Lot of Red, bro, you might be like, yo, what the fuck? I can't do this. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm. But I will say, Whole Lot of Red was a bit more easier on the ears. Like that shit was starting
I
to get
think
good.
I think this is easier on the ears than a Whole Lot of Red.
Yeah, I agree too. I mean, it sounds a little bit more mainstream. Like it's got some shit that I feel like a lot more people would like gravitate towards. Like, let's look at the track list. Like, for instance,
It's like
fucking
that
Evil Jordan. That's one of them ones. Fucking
mm-hmm.
Philly. Backdoor, probably my favorite song on the album. Fucking, well, We Need the Vibes. I feel like that's just a Young Thug song that they just threw Playboy Cardi on and threw it on his album. I feel like Lil Uzi Vert, both of the songs, well, yeah, both of the songs.
One of the Lil Uzi Vert songs is definitely one of them was supposed to be on the Pink tape.
Yeah.
Oh.
And a lot of these songs are like short though. Like it ain't too many of these songs that are long. So
right. Right.
I liked it, bro. I thought it was good. The production on it was amazing. Like production on it was amazing.
That's the thing, like, because the production be half of the reason why some of those Cardi albums is hard to digest. Now, I'm not saying like they ain't hard to digest for me. I like them, but like one of the songs on Whole Lotta Red, I was gonna give an example to is how Whole Lotta Red can be a challenging listen. It's the what's that song? Teen X Codeine. Have you heard that before?
Yeah.
That I'm gonna X, I'm gonna codeine. Like you gotta be really in the mood to hear that shit, to hear that nigga squealing for a fucking whole song, bro.
Yeah.
We on codeine.
And I feel like that's another thing too. Like when he goes into the different voices, like if you're not ready for that shit, or if like that's some shit that'll really like make you turn off music, you won't fuck with it. So I get why some people don't like it, and I get why some people really don't fuck with, you know, what the shit's sounding like. But I for one think it's some good shit.
So, what's your what made this one? What makes this one better or worse than the previous ones that you done listened to?
I feel like for this one, I just like, I mean, for one, I think the production is a bit better. I like the features also. I think the features are pretty good. Yeah, I mean, really the features and the production. I mean, it also just sounded better to me. Like, it felt like something that was more in line with what I wanted to hear, rather than I'm just listening to a random album. So, yeah. I'm wondering if he's gonna do like a deluxe or something.
But he already got a version out. They got 2 extra fucking songs on it that this version didn't have. That's already happened, bro. Literally. So, because like, there's a version of this shit out with 32 songs on it. There was another thing I saw too. Like, well, I'll get into that after. Because it's not really directly related to Cardi, but it's kind of tangentially related to the Cardi. So, 1 second. But, excuse me. With the album, to me, this is what make it better. It's just more polished than this other shit. Like, and you will see a lot of the fans, and I haven't seen that as much with this one. But this is how Cardi album cycles go. The album is the anticipated album in the world. It comes out, half of his fans love it, half of them fucking hate it. And then years down the line, when it's time for him to release his next album, everybody will be talking about how great this one was. That's the same thing that happened with Whole Lotta Red.
Yeah.
And
you said it perfect too. This one is a bit more polished. Like, I feel like it's just a bit more polished. Like, I don't know. It's a lot of songs up here that I fuck with though. I think are really good.
Yeah, I fuck with a whole lot of them too. Starting with like the intro, but that's some the first song, that pop out shit. That's some straight up like Whole Lotta Red type shit. That shit is teeth grinding material, my nigga. And like that's what that is. But it's not bad. 1 second. But as you progress through it, it don't stay that fucking brash. It don't stay like that. Like, so you get to hold on a second. Like you said, Evil Jordan, I think that's the 3rd song.
Yeah.
On the album. Like, No, it ain't. It's the fourth song. But you get to that one, and that's just like a damn song that's ready to be a commercial hit. But like, I'm gonna go through it. Like, this is when I knew I was gonna like the album. Like, I'm hearing what the fuck is this? What? Anyway, when I was hearing I hear him pop out, and I'm like, okay, this is gonna be one of those Cardi albums, because I ain't listened to none of the leaks and none of that shit. Like, I hadn't heard any of this stuff before. But then when I got to the second track, Crush, to hear it had that underlying Cardi style, but it had all type of extra layers added to it that his shit don't really have. You know what I mean? Usually it's just the sound that sound like nails on a chalkboard and him rapping or screeching or growling or some shit.
Right.
But like, 1 second.
My other shit on the album is Fine Shit. I like that one.
But that Crush joint, man, that shit, well, I was listening to that shit. I listened to that shit like 3 times. And it ain't even it ain't even a song. It's just an interlude or something. But it's just a great, to me, it was how can I put it? It was a preview of how good the production was going to be. That's what it was to me. What do you think now? While I'm thinking about this, what do you think about these rappers copying the Kendrick Lamar formula? I don't know, Cardi and Kendrick Lamar. I mean, they got some type of fucking friendship that I didn't know them niggas had. But what do you think about the rappers copying the Kendrick Lamar formula and having the fucking album be hosted by a DJ like a mixtape?
I think it's cool. I mean, I know Tyler like did it. Yeah, it makes it sound like it sounds cool. Like, it's not something that you would hear every day type shit. So I like it.
Yeah, Damn did it with Kid Capri. Then Tyler did it with Drama.
Yep.
And now Swamp Izzo. I like that shit because it make the shit seem, it make the album sound more, it make the album sound less fucking uptight, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, because when you, back in the day when we used to hot damn just have those Dat Piff links and you download a 40 song mixtape that Gucci Mane made that got DJ Holiday all over it and shit. That shit was heat. Like, and that it's bringing back those kind of feelings. I like that. Hold on, bro. They got a new version of Crush out. This shit got a verse on it now.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. See, that shit did not have a.
And he's like updating this shit like as we speak. So.
Yeah, that's some Kanye shit, even though I don't want to give him no credit. He started that shit with Life of Pablo. But see, like, even the songs with that Cardi, the type of joints like K-pop. 5 years ago, Cardi, K-pop would have sounded like nigga was banging pots and pans together.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't have been this fucking polished, you know what I mean? And like, Evil Jordan is just a great joint. Like, you don't really have to say much about that. What you think about? You think about the Kendrick Lamar assisted Mojo Jojo? What do you think about that contribution he made to that track?
Yeah, I was thinking, like, why didn't he put a verse on it? That's really mostly what I was thinking. I feel like every song that Kendrick Lamar is up on this album, he should have put a verse on, because I don't think he put a verse on Good Credit either. I think it's just him talking.
Yeah, he did. He did. Good Credit is the one with the verse.
Oh, well, nah, Backdoor. He put a verse on Backdoor too, so it might just be Mojo Jojo. But
Mojo Jojo is the one with only ad libs. Backdoor, he got a somewhat verse, but he
got,
ain't
like,
credited with a
verse.
Yeah, he like did the hook, but and like a bridge, but he ain't credited with a feature on that. Good Credit is the one where he did an actual verse.
All right, well,
the one that niggas is reaching, trying to say he was dissing Drake when I just don't see it.
I ain't see the Drake this well. I misspoke on that one, but I do think he should have put a verse on Mojo Jojo. Backdoor is probably my favorite song on the album. And I mean, Good Credit is a good song, diss or not. Like, I mean, which I don't think he dissed him. I don't think he dissed anybody. If he did, I didn't catch it. But I like all the tracks with Kendrick on it, though.
But I just don't want this. Like, that beef don't gotta overshadow every fucking thing, bro. It's already enough news about that shit happening. Like, that shit still is burning strong like a fucking forest fire, bro, that nobody can put out. Like, it's the UMG done came and basically dropped a diss track on Drake in the form of a lawsuit. Like, in the lawsuit, bro, in Drake's response or whatever, they admitted that no botting happened. I mean, this is a fucking waste of people's time. Like they admitted that no botting happened, and he trying to say, yeah, no botting happened, but I want to see Kendrick contract with y'all, nigga. What? So, like, it's that shit got its own whole pocket dimension that it exists in, that it don't have to touch everything, you know what I mean? It don't have to be everything that Kendrick is involved in. It has to do something with Drake, in my opinion. But, you know, like, when Cardi reposted an Instagram story to Academics, and showing Academics Spotify, like, most listened to tracks or whatever,
yeah.
At the point in time or whatever, recently played tracks, Cardi put the he added Academics and blanked out Nokia on it. So it was Academics recently played joints was every song from the Cardi album, Nokia and Luther by Kendrick Lamar, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is it? So he left Luther up there and blanked out. Cardi did when he added Academics and blanked out Nokia, and niggas tried to turn that into something. He might not fuck with Drake, bro. Like a lot of these Drake apparently done made enemies everywhere. A lot of people don't fucking like him, bro.
But it ain't gotta why. I wonder why, bro. Like, niggas hate Drake these days.
This is what I'm saying, right? If niggas who done been in close proximity to Cuz, not these other niggas that's just talking like Young Berg and fucking Jim Jones, like people who this nigga done been who been in that nigga, maybe not his circle, but like in his, who done worked with him and know him, bro. None of these niggas fuck with him anymore, bro. And at a point in time, like the only niggas who still rocking with him is like niggas that's in OVO. And at a point in time, we gotta stop pretending, and we gotta look at this shit and say, bro, like, it ain't always. If everybody can't be wrong, bro. Like it ain't. It's a UMG thing, nigga. Fucking Future is on Epic, bro. He ain't got nothing to do with UMG. He on Sony. But maybe Cardi don't fuck with him, but Cardi album ain't about Drake. But 1 second. Like, if you keep progressing through the track list, it's just like, this is one thing I was disappointed about with the album, bro. The Travis Scott features just seem half fucking baked.
Yeah.
Bro, like Travis, I thought Travis was the next nigga, bro. And he just really, I can't say he got lucky with Rodeo because he did have the 2 mixtapes before it. Like, he had Days Before Rodeo and he had Al Farrow. But Rodeo, for him to put out an album that's, in my opinion, one of the best albums ever made, and then literally be bullshitting from top to bottom on everything after it. Of course, like Astro World is a step up from Birds in the Trap, but like ain't the only out. Then Astro World come out like 2018, and Travis' next album came out like 5 years later, bruh.
I think
Utopia,
so.
Bro. That shit was ass.
I feel like Travis, he not hungry no more. Like he's not as deep into the music as he was. So I mean, obviously, it's not gonna be that good. Like I mean, he ain't out here fucking pulling Kanye's and like making clothes and shit. But I don't. Well, he definitely creating the shoes, but I feel like he just not hungry to make music no more. So when a nigga ain't hungry, obviously he ain't gonna put his whole effort into it. So I think that's what it is.
What Travis is just concerned with making songs that just gonna make niggas jump up and down at stadiums, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really think he's into like making good music anymore. And I could be wrong, but I haven't really heard anything from Travis that really stuck. And I mean, these verses on the album, I mean, they're not like amazing. So
man,
I get what you're saying.
I don't remember any of them shits, bro.
Like, the only thing I remember from the album with Travis Scott on them is that Philly beat. That beat on Philly is fire.
Yeah, it is. They gave Kendrick a feature credit on Backdoor Now on it, so now that's
Kendrick
changed.
got on that shit and slid. That shit was fire.
Hold on a second, because is that on Toxic? Is that not Future? Is that Cardi?
It's Skepta.
I know it's Skepta, but like, bruh, the nigga doing the hook. I thought that was Future.
Nah, I'm telling you, bro. Cardi be having the different voices. I thought he was Young Thug on the shit at one point. I was like, nah.
Bruh, that first verse sound like that. I just want to answer. Is that not Future?
Nah, it's Cardi.
Because Future don't got no fucking feature on that shit, bruh.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Cardi be having them voices here. Nigga, switch up on you.
Hold on 1 second. Because I can't believe this shit, bruh. Bruh, that's him. Bruh, that nigga, he pulled a flow out I ain't know we had on that shit. Bruh, I thought that was Future, bruh. Listen, play that shit in your ears and tell me that don't sound like him. Bruh, I've been thinking that was Future the whole time, bruh. I knew the second verse was Skepta, but I just thought it was one of the tracks that Cardi wasn't on.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh. You know what? No, that's one of my favorite songs on the album too, and I was giving credit to niggas who didn't have no credit due for that. That's Cardi right there. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give Cuz his credit on that one. And to Skepta, to his credit.
Nah, I fuck with Toxic. That shit is fire, but yeah, I knew that was Cardi. I knew that was Future.
Nigga, I thought it was Future.
I knew that was him. I fuck with that song though. That beat is fire as fuck too. Though.
Bruh, that motherfucking crank no nigga.
Nah, Crank is good.
Crank. That's the shit. Wow. Bro, when that beat first come on and you hear that distorted ass guitar in the background, I knew I was gonna love that shit.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Me playing these little snippets to myself just to hear the songs as you going, nigga, it's making me want to listen to this shit, bro. But This album gets me so fired up, bro. Like this shit make me feel like I can run through a wall.
And that's what a Cardi album would do.
That shit just turned like it. Like I would love to go hear this shit in concert though. Like I know that shit be sounding.
I ain't about to be out there with them niggas doing satanic rituals, bro. They can keep their concert. I'll watch that shit on YouTube, bro.
Nah, you think they be out there tweaking?
I don't know what be happening at them. I don't know, man. Maybe. Yeah. Good Credit is another one. Great joint. I See You, Baby Boy is like a traditional, older style Cardi song.
Mm-hmm. And that was one of the ones that my homie was hating on. But I mean, if you don't like Playboy Cardi, you just don't like Playboy Cardi. I don't know what to tell you. It's like it's either you like the shit or you don't. Like it's no in between.
Mm-hmm. The Trim joint sound like a Future song, bro. It don't sound like no Cardi song to me.
Mm-hmm. Shit, I mean, who knows? Future probably wrote some of this shit.
Bro, that Cocaine Nose, bro, with that Ashanti sample, though. Mm-hmm. You hear how dirty they made that sample sound, bro?
Yeah.
That shit. That's one of my other favorites. Like you said, we need this vibes. That's a fucking Young Thug song, bro. But in the Twin Trim, is the Uzi song that I think was supposed to be on the Pink tape. Because it don't even say featuring Uzi Vert. It just got him listed as a primary artist. Bruh, tell me what you think about that Like Wheezy though.
I like that one. I like the beat too. It's one of them ones like I said, bro. It's one of them ones you either like it or you don't like it. But I think it's pretty cool. Like I don't really have a song up here that I'm like is bad. So
yeah, that's the thing. Like I know that one of the controversial ones is the Hood by Air, bro. Like Hood by Air, people hate it, bro. Because the original version of it, this one is changed from the original. Like, or HBA is called on the album, but it's called Hood by Air. But I don't really. Maybe I'm just not a Cardi fan enough, but the fucking changes that were made between the original version and this version don't make song sound any different to me.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. But
I just like the album as a whole. Like I think
I think my favorite song on it is South Atlanta Baby though.
That's a good one. The joint at the end.
Yeah, the outro. I think the last song on the album is my favorite one. It definitely got my favorite beat on the album.
Mm-hmm. That shit got a fire ass beat.
Yeah. It's definitely my favorite beat on the album. Like, and while, yeah, the Kendrick features are good, like, Kendrick didn't come on the album. And this is what I like the most about the Kendrick features. Kendrick didn't come on the album and try to do some extra shit that didn't fit in the context of the album. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, he could have went and got on his super lyrical, super rap happy shit, and then it would have been like, why is this on a Playboy Cardi album? But he got into he kind of molded himself to the you know what I'm saying, to the style of the album and fit in well. So like I don't really give a fuck about giving numbered scores anymore, but like I know that with the album I wasn't anticipating it for 5 years, so I guess, I mean, I can see if somebody who was looking forward to it for 5 years is like disappointed. But in my opinion, I don't see what there is to be disappointed about. When you got one of your favorite artists or artists you like, and you haven't got a new album from them in 5 years, bro, like it can be you can get served up a plate full of bullshit. Like, and if you get something good out of it, like, that's a win to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Shit,
I like
agree.
that shit.
I like the album too. I thought it was good. It was a good listen, and I mean, I've been listening to this shit for a few days now. So
yeah, I listen to it, especially when I got to take those long drives to work. Like whenever I do have to take the long drive, like I can throw it on, play it, at least play 10, 12 songs off of it if I don't play it all in a row. So like it's an overall win to me. Like good album, like we need more of that shit, bro. Cause like Drake damn sure didn't do it with that piece of garbage him and Party Next Door dropped. That shit was ass. And like of course like motherfucking beef aside, bro, after the beef was over, even though he doing some gay ass suing, all of that to the side, I was still, open to hearing some good music if it was there to be had. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Like, cause I literally I don't let most of this shit that these artists do stand in the way of the music. You gotta be on some next level shit for me to let it stand in the way of the music, like the next nigga we gonna talk about is. But what's your summary? What's your summarized thoughts on the album?
It's a good album, better than I expected. So, I mean, that's always a win in my book if the shit is better than I expected. So,
and I would say as you're looking forward to the next album, but you're not gonna get the next album until you 30 fucking years old. So it ain't even no need to look forward to the next one.
yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. I'm not looking forward. I mean, yeah, I like the album, but a Cardi album is not something that I'm necessarily looking forward to. But I mean, if it drops, then I'm gonna listen. But I'm not seeking these albums out.
I think that's kind of Jacob said the album gas as fuck. True shit. I think that's the way I'm approaching most of this shit, really. Like most albums, I'm not looking forward to them. That's the best thing that Kendrick did with GNX was put it out without telling anybody. That was great because we was able to be pleasantly surprised, bro. Like a 2-minute commercial or a 2-minute teaser track 30 minutes before the album came out. The best thing he could have did, bro. The worst thing Drake could have did was be telling niggas about Triple S for you for 4 fucking months before it came out, and then it was underwhelming. You know what I'm saying? Niggas should have just dropped that shit. He big enough to do it. But excuse me. But Cardi definitely, you know what I'm saying, he polished up his style. I still think that his fans' favorite album of his is going to end up still being Whole Lotta Red, though, because that's the truest version of his style to me.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the most polished version of his style, and I like it better than I like Whole Lotta Red. Even though I do like Whole Lotta Red, don't get me wrong. It's not a disparaging comment to Whole Lotta Red, but I like this album better. Hold on a second. The album is gas, bro. Like, it is gas. Cardi is a top tier artist, bro. That's what it is. he about to sell 310,000 copies first week off of only streaming. He's one of them niggas now, bro. Because his highest selling first week before now was Whole Lotta Red, and that was 100,000. Die Lit did 61,000 first week, and this is about to triple his highest output. So, really stepped his way up into that fucking Hold on 1 second. Anyway, he really stepped himself into that upper echelon. Not gonna lie, Whole Lotta Red still number one. Might just be talking. And I don't expect his, like, if you're a real Cardi fan, like, I don't expect this to overtake Whole Lotta Red. Not, at least not at first. Because Whole Lotta Red is really his fucking album that's his style at its core. That's his style at its core. Like, Whole Lotta Red is the essence of Playboi Carti. Like, and I've been listening to him for a long time. My favorite album by Playboi Carti is Die Lit. Mm-hmm. Like, it might not be his best album, but that's the one I like the best.
And I gotta go back and listen to that one a little bit better, because I will say the first Playboi Carti album that I listened to all the way through was Whole Lotta Red. So I gotta go back and listen to that Die Lit and see what that shit is on. I might spit that tomorrow.
Whole Lotta Red, and Whole Lotta Red was the one that his fans was really, really waiting on. Whole Lotta Red was the one where the vamp life shit really took shape. So like that's looked at as like Cardi's concept album. Like that's like Cardi's Good Kid, Mad City, bro.
Oh,
that's what Whole Lotta Red is looked at like. So definitely not surprised that it, like, a real Cardi fan was gonna be hooked on that junk from the first listen. But like the reason what make this different is a casual fan can get into this easier than they can get into a Whole Lotta Red.
I agree.
It's like the reason why I was able to stand Whole Lotta Red is because I got into Cardi with Die Lit. And Die Lit is a rough ass version of Whole Lotta Red. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. Real rough. But it's my favorite version, my favorite joint. Like, if you listen to Die Lit, it's like listening to an album by like the Killers or something. That's not the Killers. What's that band that Sid Vicious was part of?
Shit, I couldn't even tell you.
Bro, hold on. I'm about to tell you what they Sid Vicious, he's dead. He was in the Sex Pistols. That's what they call. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know the Sex Pistols.
The motherfuckers couldn't even play the instruments, bruh. Like, the niggas couldn't play guitar, bruh. They were just doing it. Hold on a second.
Nah, that's nuts.
My bad. I'm coming back to the mic now. My shit at it. I be losing mad shit. That's it. But back to it, like the Sex Pistols couldn't even hardly play the damn instruments. And like some of that shit on Die Lit is like you had set a motherfucker in front of an NPC and they just banged on it and then said, okay, here's a beat. Like that's what some of the shit on Die Lit sound like, bruh. Especially like one of my favorite joints up there. To go on Die Lit and listen to real quick. Pull up the song on Die Lit. damn, bro, I be drawing a blank when I be needing this shit to come to my head. Well, here it is. Die Lit. My bad. No, go on Die Lit and pull up Home.
Mm.
And listen to that and tell me that shit don't sound like some nigga just hit the button on the MPC to record a beat and just pushed random buttons. Like he pushed random pads on the drum machine. But when he started rapping, she gets, bitch, you gotta pay for those. She is full of, I bought her all the clothes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that lit is going. I don't know if a Cardi album is going to surpass that one for me, like because it got a type of.
I'm liking the way that shit sound though. That shit made me want to listen to the rest of the album.
But I'm saying though, and when I say what I say, I'm not saying that it don't sound good. I'm saying that it sounds. That shit don't sound polished though.
Yeah, it don't sound polished like this one.
Yeah, but that shit sound
fire. That shit sound well. Let me listen to it before I say it's fire. But that little snippet that I listened to of that Home shit sound good.
The home shit, like it's like Die Lit got a certain rough edge to it that fits my type of taste perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Like and that's why I like it the most. You know what I'm saying? It don't got the bring that money home.
Nah,
I'm waiting for it.
That shit
it's
fire.
like Die Lit got a type of a roughness to it. Like if you go to listen, if you go doing one more snippet, right? And I'll talk so you have the time to hear it. Go to R.I.P. on Die Lit. So if you go to R.I.P., which is the second track on there, and you
I know that song. I'm gonna go catch that beach. I know that one. I know that.
So like when you get to the second half of the song with the Jodeci sample, bro, the shit ain't even mixed well, bro.
Hold on,
like the bass is listen to the bass on the over the Jodeci sample. We can barely hear the sample, bro, because of the bass. When you get to a minute and 30 seconds in, it's just got a blaring ass fucking 808 that is going over top of the sample, bro, and you can barely make out what's happening.
That shit is so faint in the background, you can't barely hear it.
But I love it, bro. Like that's the thing.
It sounds, and I'm expecting that's how it's supposed to sound like.
I mean, you see that? That's what I'm saying. Like when you take this album and you take Whole Lot of Red, you kind of mix them together and make them sound more commercial. You get I Am Music, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And I love it. But you know what I'm saying? Like, and this album right here is what solidified me. And the only flaw in the Cardi universe is that his fucking label mates ain't even in his same stratosphere, bro, when it come to making this shit, bro. Like they can't do it like him. And not to say that they bad, because Destroy Lonely got some good shit. Ken Carson got some good shit, especially that I know that everybody like that Freestyle 2 by Ken Carson. Like that's the song that blew him up, like really blew him up. But that Freestyle 1 is way better, bro.
Yeah, I ain't never really listened to Ken Carson or Die Lonely. Whatever that nigga.
Destroy that. You know that I-20 from DTP is Destroy Lonely fucking dad, bro.
Nah, that's hilarious.
That's his fucking dad, bro. I-20 from Disturbing the Peace is Destroy Lonely Pops. But like if you go like I when and it's not the disparage them when they output start matching like Cardi output, they gonna be a fucking force to be reckoned with. The whole label is, you know what I'm saying? So, but Cardi been doing this shit like he kind of made him and Uzi Vert kind of invented this style, bro. Like at least to my ears they did. So like it ain't feasible to expect niggas to do it like them. But like on like I know I done kind of turned this into a fucking lit review. But like it's just certain elements about that album that just make me be like, yeah, I love this shit. Even though it's not some pile of shit like Love Hurts. Like that's literally just some a bass line that's way too top heavy, some snares and some hi-hats, but it just works. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and it works well though.
Yeah. So it's just I think people who like certain types of hip hop, especially like Southern rap and shit like that, I think it's only for 70% of them, if they don't like Cardi, it's only a matter of time before they start liking something by him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's Southern hip hop, but it's just
different.
It's the punk rock version of it.
Exactly. Nah, it got that punk rock feel to it. Like he ain't necessarily like, got guitars and shit. You know what I mean? He got some on some songs, but it's like punk rock rap. Alternative rap.
Well, punk rock was like motherfuckers who couldn't even play the instruments hardly was like if you listen to like when you listen to like say you listen to like Metallica or something and you hear like you listen to Battery or Master of Puppets, any of them songs by Metallica, they got a whole fucking section of that shit cleared out so guitarists can rip that shit to shreds, bro. Mm-hmm. They got whole songs dedicated to only being instrumentals on their first 3 albums at least. On Kill 'Em All, Master of Puppets, and Ride the Lightning, they got songs that are only instrumentals. Just to flex how good that they can play the instruments, bro.
Right.
Like Orion and motherfucking Call of Cthulhu. Them shits is them some of the best songs that them niggas done made, and it ain't no lyrics to them. Mm-hmm. In punk rock, you got motherfuckers who can barely string 2 chords together on the guitar. Listen to some of those fucking punk rock. Listen to one of the most popular punk rock songs, Blitzkrieg Bop, nigga.
Yeah, that's my shit. Blitzkrieg
That shit only. That shit got 3 sounds, and then it's back to the beginning because the motherfuckers can't play the guitar, bruh. Like, and that's the kind of thing.
I like that song.
When you translate that into Playboy Cardi or into rap, you get Playboy Cardi. Motherfucker ain't about to spit no introspective verse. Bro, you might not even understand half the shit he say. And I don't know. Who cares at some points? Like, this is music taste has to be malleable at some point, bro. Like, because if you looking for a nigga to spit like the most craziest 16, bro, you boxing yourself up into such a small listening box that you're not gonna be able to listen to much of anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because even niggas who you like, bro, are we gonna pretend like Drake be dropping crazy 16s, bro? Nigga said I'm writing so many checks I feel Czechoslovakian. That shit garbage. But he
leave it to some people. I mean,
only niggas
they
who
think
is
Drake
got
is a great lyricist. Like
yeah, bro. The fucking it's proven the songs that he was supposed to be writing the hottest lyrics. He ain't write the motherfucker thinking you lions and tigers and bears. I go hunting, put heads on my fireplace. Guess who didn't write that bar? He did. Nigga, like so. But that's besides the point. The point is whether that nigga is spitting some bullshit lyric or not. That nigga know how to craft a song that makes people want to listen to it.
That's true.
That's the thing. And it ain't always got it, bruh. I'm gonna give a prime example. Motherfuckers don't know how. When you listen to Naughty, when you hear the words Naughty by Nature, niggas, if you go listen to their albums and hear some of the lyrics that they have on their albums, none of that shit blew up. What blew up? Hip Hop Hooray! Ho! That's what blew up. Cause the only thing that niggas know from that song is "Hey, Hip Hop Hooray." That's what hit the stratosphere.
Mm-hmm.
And then we talking about something from 1995 when everybody is under the disillusion that everything back then was super lyrical when it wasn't. I was there, nigga. I was alive when that shit happened. I heard it. I was a little nigga, but I still remember it. That's what blew up. Like, fucking Yoke the Joker didn't blow up. You know what I'm saying? Let the Hoes Go, that didn't blow up. OPP blew up off that album.
Mm-hmm.
They got a fucking Michael Jackson ABC 1, 2, 3 sample on it. You know what I'm saying?
I like OPP though.
I mean, it's a good song. It's definitely a good, but that's the point I'm trying to make. Like, the thing I've been seeing, bro, is though I've been seeing hip hop gatekeepers on the fucking internet talking about some. This is not my hip hop, motherfucking hip hop Karens, nigga. The one that called a hip hop police on Playboy Cardi because he didn't spit hot verses. Nigga, who gives a fuck? He had other niggas on there to do that part.
I mean, I ain't gonna say his verses won't hot. They just not some shit some people wanted to hear. And I mean, that's fine.
But I'm saying, like, when I say hot verses, I'm talking about doing crazy rhyme schemes and trying to cosplay like he's fucking J. Cole or something.
Yeah.
Who about to come onto the track and have 7 rhyme schemes and 40 double entendres and tell you how he can rap better than anybody, except for when it's time to rap better than anybody, he runs away. But that's besides the point. Cardi ain't have to do that. Like, it's other types of music out there except for motherfucking lyrical rap. Like, if it's other talents in rap besides, and like, I think rap get boxed into this because if you're not the Roots, you know what I'm saying? You're not doing anything except for talking. Like, that's what it is. Like, the Roots got a live band, but everybody else is just reciting lyrics. They're not playing instruments, none of that shit. I think that's how come they get boxed in. They not singing for the most part. They get boxed into, since the only thing you doing is talking, you got to be the best talker of them all for you to be considered elite. And that shit is just not true. There's other talents in rap other than lyrics, my nigga. Like, lyrics is the most important one to me. But crafting a song, picking a beat, setting a vibe, all that shit is also part of the formula.
That is true.
Yeah. But, you know, it's an album that'll stay in my rotation. But It's an album that'll stay in my rotation, bro. Like I come back to this. I come back to him every so often. You know. I come back to him every so often. Like I hit that mood. I'm turning Dial on, a whole lot of red, and now maybe even this. Like I don't really fuck with the first album that much, but maybe I need to go back and listen to it again. But you know what I'm saying? We can proceed forward if you're ready.
Yeah, I mean, good album, Playboy Cardi. Drop some more shit. Next,
Yeah, we'll see it. That's in 2030 for that.
We can get into, speaking of Cardi, I don't even know how real this was, but yeah, I think the Drake text from Kanye was fake, but this one ain't fucking fake.
Kanye is Drake ain't texting that fucking loser. Drake is not texting that loser, bro.
Bro, go ahead. Hold on, I'll be right back, but this nigga Kanye been wildin'. Going on and speak a little bit on it, and then I get to the real crazy shit he was saying.
All right. Let me pull. I'm so stupid. I don't even got Discord pulled up, bro. Has any ever seen Jay-Z and Beyonce's younger kids there? No, like you see, like Kanye West, bro. Like, and I know, like, for whatever audience we got, we literally giving this guy attention right now. He is such an attention whore that's mad that the industry and the world has largely moved the fuck on from him. He can't stand it, bro. Like, he's that. And these tweets are just a actual representation of that. Like, he can't stand the fact that nobody cares about his bullshit anymore. He dropped an album, nobody cares. Like he and now he's resorting to this type of shit. Everything is everybody is against him. The world is against him. He think that he is such a fucking martyr for endorsing Donald Trump that everybody hates him now. And you know what I'm saying, like everybody hates Kanye for endorsing Donald Trump, and the whole world turned against him because of that. Man, you ain't the only celebrity to endorse Donald Trump. You just the only one, or you just the one that's the biggest fucking idiot, bro. Waka Flocka endorsed Donald Trump too, and he's still selling out festivals. Like, Kanye, you are the fucking problem, bro. Like, and the biggest problem with you is that you ain't even doing what we want you to do, which is dropping hot music. Like, you ain't even doing the one thing you're supposed to be fucking good at, which is drop hot music. You not even, like, the one thing that Kanye is supposed to be able to fall back on is his ability to make music. And his music has been trash since 2011. Call me crazy. Call it a hot take. Call it whatever you want to call it. But Watch the Throne is ass, okay? I'm saying it. I've been saying it. I'm never going to back down from that take. I'll die on that hill. Since 2011, when Watch the Throne came out, Kanye has not put out a hot album since.
Mm-hmm.
Like, like I was saying, like, the one thing that, like, with all the bullshit, with everything he's doing, with all the Nazi shit that he doing, with all the ugly clothes, getting kicked off Adidas, doing all of that, the one thing we supposed to be able to depend on him for is making good music, and he can't even fucking do that. Like, it's time to admit that Kanye West, like, his run, not his commercial run, because he was still selling a lot of albums, but his run of quality was way shorter than his run of trash. Like his run of quality went from 2004 when College Dropout came out to 2010 when Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy came out. And that's where it fucking stopped, bro. Never in my life, and I know we didn't even talk about the tweets yet. I'm just shitting on this music. Mm-hmm. But never in my life back then, when The Life of Pablo came out, I would have fucking never thought that this man, my own cousin, my own brother that's on the other microphone that I'm not on, would have looked at me with a straight face and said, can you play anything else except the Kanye? That's a thing that happened. I will never fucking forget that day when that happened, because I was like, back when that shit came out, when Life of Pablo came out, I was still trying to convince myself that Kanye is the Kanye that we knew and loved, that we wish. And when you said, can you play anything? When you, the Kanye fan of Kanye fans that I know, looked at me and said, can you play anything except that? I was like, reality struck me right then. I was like, he's gone. Kanye is gone. Because that was some shit that I never thought. I'm talking about stayed up all night to try to get Life of Pablo. Listen to it through them bullshit speakers in Madison Square Garden. All that. And you said, can you play anything except that shit?
Bruh, it's just, at least now, it's the antics, bro. Like, all these tweets, like, it makes me not want to listen to the music. And I listen to it, bro. I listen to the bully shit that he put out twice, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, do I think this is some of the best music Kanye has put out recently? Yeah, I do. I think
I'm about to say, you about to drop the cope. You about to drop the cope.
No, I ain't coping. I ain't coping because this nigga's still wild.
I'm saying not. I ain't saying you trying to excuse his behavior. I'm talking about the musical cope. This shit is garbage. But the cope is, well, it's some of the best stuff he's released lately.
Yeah.
Let's put it in the context. You put it next to what we talking about is some of the best stuff he released lately. We talking about Donda 2. We talking about motherfucking Vultures. Mm-hmm. We talking about some of the worst rap music we've ever heard, bro. Like, of course, it can't get much worse.
It can't get worse, but I don't know. It's really making it hard for me to even like this nigga as a whole. Like, the shit that he's been saying, bruh, calling Beyonce and Jay-Z's kids the R word, saying Kim Kardashian is a sex trafficker, like,
not only saying she's a sex trafficker, saying she's sex trafficking her own kids.
Yeah, and then also saying like his putting all these people on the betrayal list. Like, this nigga is just lost it. And I mean, if he's doing all this shit just for people to listen to this album, which I think he's far beyond that. Like, if you want niggas to listen to the album that bad, bro, like, damn, like, I really don't know.
But he might, bro. I think it's beyond promotion. Mm-hmm. I think I'm not the center of attention no more, bro. Mm-hmm. Nigga, Kendrick passed him. Drake passed him. Travis Scott passed him. Playboy Cardi passed him. Like, he is not the guy who he thinks he still is anymore. And the only thing that he can do that people give a fuck about was tweet. And now people don't even care about that, bruh. So the next thing he writes on that bullshit website gotta be extreme than the last.
Yeah, bro.
And the only reason he
swastika shit, like, That shit
That's
is
what I'm
just
bro, nigga is
idiotic,
linking up
bro.
with Nick Fuentes, a fucking Mexican that thinks he's a white supremacist. That's what Nick Fuentes, a nigga with the last name Fuentes, thinking they are white supremacists. Like, he linking up with literal retarded people, my nigga. That's what he's doing. Because Nick Fuentes is racist against Jewish people. So he's linking up with literal people that are literal fucking delusional fucking idiots. A fucking incel coping about the fact that no woman wants him by saying he don't want a family anyway. That's the type of nigga Nick Fuentes is. A nigga that's Mexican that thinks he's a white supremacist. Only his group of idiot fans that listen to his stupid fucking show takes him serious, bro. Like, literally. But Kanye is linking up with him and thinking that that's some type of fucking W, bro. That's nothing. This is behavior.
I didn't even know that, but
Bro, he posted a picture with that bum ass nigga the other day. Bruh, he posted a picture with the Mexican white supremacist, Nick Fuentes. The fucking contradictions in that sentence alone. The Mexican white supremacist. Motherfucker. Like, the Mexican white supremacist that's posted up with a black Nazi. Listen at the... And the only reason any of this shit can fly on Twitter is because the fucking guy that looks like a melting candle that's selling fucking trucks like that's glued together. That's the nigga who bought Twitter, bruh. Nigga is selling cyber trucks that the panels is held on by super glue. That's why the Tesla stock is down 50%, bruh. Like, we literally is letting idiots take position of power.
We back. Yo, you know I'm here with my white supremacist homeboy, Nick. We back. Yo, you know I'm here with my white supremacist homeboy, Nick. We back.
Oh, shit, I hope I don't fuck up the stream. I opened up Streamlabs by mistake. Hold on, let me close that.
Nah, it's still good. We running, but...
And I'm saying,
this nigga Kanye is fucking gone, bro.
A Mexican white supremacist and a black fat Nazi who Hitler would have had both of you motherfuckers gassed, bruh.
No, hold on. Let's hear this too.
I'm really dealing with. It'd be good if niggas like actually help me because what I'm saying is right, but instead. The Jews come in and punk these niggas into going against me, and they forget about everything that I did for them. Every nigga I just named, I bled for these niggas. I did something. I put them on.
Pause the motherfucking idiot talking, bro. Literally, bro. One of the niggas on that list saved your fucking career, and the other one kept your company from going into the ground. Nigga, while you was out being a fucking moron, Pusha T ran good music and made you a billionaire, idiot. That's what happened. You didn't run that shit. Ever since Pusha T has left the fold, what has this fucking shit show turned into? Him putting out albums that half the tracks ain't even finished. Him putting out albums on a fucking MP3 player that you have to buy for $300. Like, that's what happened after Pusha T is gone. What did Kid Cudi do? Kid Cudi gave that nigga the sound that he used on My Beautiful Dark Twisted not Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, on 808 and Heartbreaks, and wrote half of it. Where he literally transitions that nigga into the next phase of his career by himself. And then what did Travis Scott do, who's also on the list? Travis Scott gave him the sound for Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. All of those robotic voices, that's Travis Scott shit, bro. It's on Al Farrow. Bro, like, what the fuck? Nigga, what did these people do for you? You fat motherfucker? All you had over these people was the name. All of these niggas is more creative than you, punk ass nigga.
Kanye done fucking lost it, bro. He's fucking lost it, man.
Had them open up this thing. It's like, niggas don't have to be making statements against me in public. And everybody know what I'm saying is right. And I'm the only one who will fucking say this shit. It's like, I never, like, I'm the type of, like, my mom was a teacher. I'm a nigga, like, Donda is like a school. I want niggas to be,
bro,
I want niggas
when
to.
niggas was sitting on the floor, bro, sitting on the carpet and not learning shit that you getting sued over, you dumb motherfucker. That school is as real as the one Dr. Umar still hasn't built. What you talking about?
The shit, but then it'd be the betrayal, it'd be all the sneaky shit that niggas do. But that's what it is in this celebrity game. It's like, it's really kill or be killed. Everyone wants to act like they're your friend, and they want to try to come and kill the king, and then like the king's supposed to give everybody a hug afterwards. Like, look at all this shit, nigga. I am in pain, bro. I'm hurt by all this betrayal, and that's what it is. It's like, fuck all these niggas. None of these niggas help me out with the shit I'm dealing with my kids. They let the Kardashians walk around, just run over a black man's head like, I'm gonna take these black kids. Don't listen to him. He got a red hat. The red hat, nigga, put me in the hospital. Off that shit. That niggas like Trump.
Listen, this nigga, man. This nigga can't even talk because he got his real teeth replaced by that bullshit that's in his mouth. Like, this is a person that's fucking retarded, bruh. That's what this is a person is. He called the Beyonce and Jay-Z kids retarded. He's retarded. He can't even fucking speak. Bro, he sound like he about to spit on you, bruh. That's what he about to do.
He got all that metal in his mouth, literally.
Bro, he got his fucking real teeth replaced by titanium teeth.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a person we supposed to take serious. That's what we supposed to take serious. He's some type of fucking freedom fighter. The freedom fighter who took $400-500 million from the same Jewish people he mad at. The freedom fighter who kept cashing record label checks until they told him he better drop the fucking album, and they don't give a damn. His Def Jam contract ain't over, so he's releasing it on Def Jam and on Rockefeller. The freedom fighter who was bragging to us about being worth $6 billion. And now we supposed to fucking, feel sorry for him because he did some dumb shit to get his Adidas contract terminated? What is we talking about? You think you can sit around being a Nazi sympathizer while you work for a German company? Do you think the Germans want to have anything to do with the fucking Nazis, nigga? Do you think that they want to go back to that place in their history?
Like, yeah, this nigga Kanye is fucking, he's batshit, man. Wearing fucking swastikas and shit. I just can't get with it, bro. Like, and it's like, you want to be a fan of this nigga, because I would say I'm a Kanye fan, bro. I used to wear the shoes, bro. Like, but it's like now, nigga, this shit is doing more harm than good. Like, I feel like now if you go around saying Kanye my favorite artist, niggas is looking at you weird. Like,
bro, they you weird because he's your favorite artist for what? He ain't been dropping music that's worth fucking listening to. What you doing? He's your favorite artist from Donda 2?
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this nigga not even really putting out any good music. Like, and it's like, yeah, he put out My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. He put out College Dropout, but shit, that was fucking, 20 years ago?
Bruh.
Like, that shit's so long ago, bro. It don't even matter.
You look at the time when My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy came out, and look, and let's Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I don't even go back to College Dropout and shit. Look at the time of My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy came out and tell me how different your life was than it is fucking now.
Nigga, I didn't have no responsibilities then.
Nigga, when My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy came out, nigga, I was still running around in college when that shit came out, bruh. I ain't have to do shit but go to class and throw a football. That was my only two things I had to do in life when that shit came out, bro.
Nah, for real.
That's all I had to do was go to class and throw a football. That's all. That was my only two responsibilities when that album came out, nigga. My life is I done been through a lifetime of change since he's released something that's worth listening to.
Nah,
Literally.
when you put it like that, the shit start hitting the fan. But I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't think I'm done with this nigga Kanye, bro. Like, I'm borderline not even a fan of this nigga anymore. I don't want to hear no music. I don't want to fucking buy nothing this nigga makes. I'm just done, bro. This nigga's crazy.
And it's like, what happens is like, it's one of those situations where the person you in the center that it's a way more extreme version of what I said about Drake earlier, where like, yeah, why is nobody fucking with you anymore? The thing about it is we don't know why people ain't fucking with Drake. We know why niggas don't fuck with Kanye. You know, Kanye is a jealous, bitter fucking loser, bruh. And his saving grace is that the RZA and Q-Tip exist. Because all he did was copy both of their styles and luck up upon meeting No ID. And well, I'll give it to them three. That the RZA, Q-Tip, and No ID exist. He copied their styles, lucked up upon meeting upon No ID having industry connections because he was already a big producer at that time, and he got in Jay-Z's fucking door. That's what happened. But won't No ID, Q-Tip, and the RZA, and probably Jay Dilla existing for this nigga to fucking ape their styles? Would we even know who this fucking clown is?
Shit, maybe not.
You fans want that feeling of a Tribe Called Quest, but all they got left is this guy called West. Even he said it. Even he said it. like what is we supposed to do, bro? This nigga ain't the genius. I've been saying this for years too. I ain't just talking. This motherfucker ain't or never has been the genius that people think he is. The most genius thing he did ever in his career, ever, my nigga, is get into a car accident and turn that into a song. Because that's why he blew up.
Through the Wire.
The premise of Through the Wire is what made him a superstar. While he's a great producer and was great at sampling, my nigga, he won't doing nothing new. Brother, he won't fucking inventing them styles, bruh. He was just doing something that other niggas was already doing. He was just good at it. Like he's a genius, bruh. The nigga who what's that coach name that won all of those fucking Super Bowls with the 49ers? I don't remember his name, bruh.
Neither do I.
The Don Shula, or is that what's that? No, I think that's the Dolphins coach. Let's see. 49ers coach. Niners coach.
Bill Walsh.
Yes. Him. The one that was Jerry Rice coach. He's the genius. That nigga invented the West Coast offense. That's the genius. He invented that shit and won a bunch of Super Bowls with it. The motherfuckers who's using the West Coast offense to win now ain't the geniuses. They just good at studying football. That's what they are. The niggas, the geniuses was RZA, Dr. Dre, DJ Premier, Jay Dilla, Q-Tip, Havoc from Mobb Deep, Diamond D, DR Period, motherfucking Swiss Beats. What's the other nigga name, bro? That did Dame Grease. Those are the geniuses, bro. Not the nigga who learned from that. The fucking Prince Paul, bro, who really took sampling so next level that with them De La Soul albums that they got took to court over that shit, bro. Mm-hmm. Like those is the geniuses, not this bum ass nigga. Like Kid Cudi's the genius,
bro. And I'll still fucking stick to this same thing, bro. The nigga got too many yes men around him. He ain't got too many people around him that's gonna tell him, bro, you wilding the fuck out. You need to chill.
He didn't. That started to change.
He gets rid of the people that will do that. So
he got when you got a clout chasing nigga like The Game is your biggest fucking advocate, bruh. You know you done fucked up. And I hate to have to say that about The Game because when he was in his prime, bruh, he was on top of The Game, and he should have really been one of the niggas who had a timeless career. But he went down another route, bruh. Like as soon as he had that falling out with G Unit, all he did was chase clouds from after that. Like The Game should have really been a nigga who was looked back upon as an all-time great rapper, bro. Like, and I know that sounds crazy to say, but go listen to his early albums. Listen to them shits, and tell me I'm crazy after you hear that shit he made them first 2 tries. Shit is incredible. And now, like, it's the same with Kanye, bro. Like Kanye, the reason why Kanye is looked at like he's looked at because at a time when 50 Cent was the biggest rapper on the planet, that at a time that 2-year run that 50 Cent had, the niggas be trying to retcon into being something bigger than it was, bro. 50 Cent had a run between Get Rich or Die Trying and The Massacre, and then that shit ended. But during them 2 years, from 03 to 05, 50 was the biggest rapper on the planet. And Kanye came and turned that shit on his head. Even before the Graduation Curtis competition, Kanye came and turned that shit on his head because it was 50, it was Ja Rule and Nelly. Those was the fucking guys. And Eminem, bruh. Eminem had white people rap. So 50 had gangster rap, and Ja Rule and Nelly had party rap. Kanye West took conscious rap and made that shit commercially viable, bro. The biggest conscious rappers before that was, well, he didn't necessarily take conscious rap and make it commercially viable. Outkast and Tribe Called Quest did that. But what he did is he took conscious rap and made it commercially viable after Outkast and Tribe Called Quest stopped making albums. Mm-hmm. Like that's what he did. Like, De La Soul to an extent too, but they commercial run didn't last as long as Tribe Called Quest and Outkast did. Like literally every Tribe Called Quest and Outkast album is multi-platinum. You know what I'm saying? And then De La Soul, I think, got 1 or 2 of them that are. But Kanye West took the conscious rap and kept it commercially viable. The way we was able to get shit like Kid Cudi and Lupe Fiasco after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Kanye didn't come out, nobody would have been checking for Kick Push. Let's keep it real. But the fact that Kanye made listening to that type of shit cool again after Tribe Called Quest and Outkast went away, because we forget Kanye West then came out a whole year after Outkast stopped making albums. Like a whole year after Speaker Box and Love Below came out, he came out. You know what I'm saying? So, and instead of like, he's ruined his fucking legacy, bro. That's what I gotta say about him.
Shit, I'm not disagreeing. All this dumb shit he's tweeting out, bro. Nobody want to hear this shit, man. And then like, it's just fucked up, bro. Like, it's fucked up to hear your favorite artist at one point just really just do himself a disservice and just fuck up everything. Like
and
I hate to say it, but like this nigga, like I don't know how this nigga gonna keep fans though. Like,
I mean, he got a cult of a fan base, and his fan base is an actual cult, bruh. Like, his fan base is the worst fucking fan base on earth. It's not Drake's fans. It's not Kendrick's fans. It's Kanye fans, bruh. Because while Drake is doing some whole shit, bruh, like, Drake ain't doing nothing that's flat out. He doing some whole Karen. This is, bullshit. But he's not doing the type of shit Kanye. He ain't doing deplorable shit. Like, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you believe some of the shit that was said about him is true, and you see the video of him kissing on that 17-year-old, yeah, that's some deplorable shit. Like, but like, I'm saying he ain't had a continuous fucking public display of deplorable shit. Let me put it that way. So like, Kanye is just a continuous display of deplorable shit, trying to push ideals of people who literally hate him, bruh. Like these fucking people that you trying to push the ideals of would not want you, bruh. They would kill you and gas you as fast as they gas the Jewish person, motherfucker. Like what is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. Like, and the thing about Kanye, right? This is how you know it's all just some stupid rules bullshit, right? I know you probably ain't been paying attention to this nigga tweets, but sometimes when I'm sitting at work, like, I haven't muted him. I haven't muted him. Sometimes when I'm sitting at work and I just open up Twitter, it'd just be a fucking barrage of Kanye tweets there.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He tweets fucking 1,000,000 miles per hour, bro.
But I'm saying, like, it'd be like ones that won't even in close proximity to each other. It'd be like, this one is from 4 hours ago. This one is from 10 minutes ago. This is like, so I don't know how, since that retarded melting candle took over Twitter, how the shit works, because it didn't used to do that. But now the shit is just all unorganized. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a fucking fake ass movie villain being anyway. I see it, and then you'll see that pathetic tweet that he peppers in every once in a while that says, "Which one of these was y'all favorite tweet so far?" Bruh, it's all a cry for attention, bruh. And that's a real tweet that he has made multiple times. Be like, okay, what's y'all favorite one so far? Yeah. Shut the fuck up, man. Just go away. I'm like, just go away. Not bad. If I open Twitter right now on both of my phones, I'll get a different idiotic Kanye tweet on each one. Let me see.
Yeah, but
yep, that nigga's up there,
I'm over
bro.
This nigga Kanye, bro. I don't give a fuck about nothing he puts out, nothing he does, no music he makes, bro. That shit can just go. We can just go under a fucking rock for all I care.
Look. This is one of the newest tweets he made, bro. He showed a message. I don't know what the context of the message of why he's saying I haven't checked, but this is what it says. Kanye says, I haven't checked. I got a knock on the door after I called out the sex trafficking. Motherfucker, there is no sex trafficking. And then whoever he was texting said, go to a hotel you don't normally stay at, please. There are people all over the city who get a check one way or another from that family. Just be careful for a couple nights. Man, and I checked his wife's Twitter page because her shit came up with a ridiculous tweet, bruh, saying, and I'm pretty sure he the one tweeting from her page too. Because her tweets is just shit that he has said about her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, this nigga Kanye, bro, he's fucked up, man.
Yeah, he's a fucking loser, bro. He's a loser.
Nah, but I mean, I ain't gonna say I hope the nigga die or no shit, cause what you just read sound like they say they trying to get that nigga the fuck on up out of here. I mean, I hope that's not the case, but I mean,
bruh. Because I'll say some shit, you know what I'm saying? I'll say what I'm thinking out this motherfucker.
nah, what you thinking?
You know what I'm saying? Like, he need to stop being a failure at certain shit that he trying. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, but
Don't fail next time, bitch nigga.
nah, I ain't gonna go as far as to saying the nigga need to kill
Fuck
himself or no
him.
shit like that. I mean, I wouldn't wish death on nobody, but I do feel like he need to stop fucking tweaking all this dumb shit. He need to
Fuck him.
just take the fucking hiatus from the famous lifestyle, bro, and just let that shit go for a while.
And I ain't wishing death on him either, bro. Like, I'm not saying that I want him to die or that I want him to kill himself, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna miss him if he is dead. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like, and that might sound crazy, but I don't give a fuck. Because this nigga, man, it's just far be it. I have to get up here and sound like I'm defending fucking Kim Kardashian, bruh. Kim Kardashian, literally a fucking person who got famous. A person you bragged about getting famous from being a whore, nigga. Break records at Gucci, ate breakfast at Louis. What was the next part of that song, man?
I don't even know.
My girl a superstar, all from a home movie.
Oh yeah. That's from the
That's from Click.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That type of shit. Like, and then now you trying to shame her. You trying to throw other people kids into it. Talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce kids. Talking about Playboy Cardi's son. Talking about you never fucked Iggy Azalea because she was too busy fucking every other rapper. Bruh, he just trying to throw anybody up under the bus that he can to get attention. Bruh, like, talking about Kim Kardashian and sex trafficking. Talking about fucking, y'all really gonna let this white woman control these black kids? Nigga, the white woman that you chose to marry and have those fucking kids with, nigga? Talking about you gonna let these white women control this black kid? You see that damn daughter of yours with her hair that hang down to the floor? She ain't get that from your black ass. She got some white in her too. Dumb fuck.
This nigga Kanye. Oh no, man! I'm just losing. Like I'm losing it, bro. I'm losing the Kanye is like, cause he's not even cool no more. Like the nigga is just he's turning into a weirdo.
That nigga been a weirdo, bro.
He's been a weirdo.
He really lost me. Like I was a delusional Kanye fan at a point, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie. I own up to all my shit. I was a delusional Kanye fan who wanted to be under the impression that everything that he did was good, bro. And I wanted to, not under the impression, I wanted to fool myself into believing that everything that he did was heat. But he really lost me. Like, I didn't like Watch the Throne that much. I didn't like that that fucking Good Music album that much, that Cruel Summer. Although I thought it was decent. But when Yeezus came out and I was trying to gaslight myself into thinking Yeezus was good, he really lost me when the fucking whole song New Slaves was about niggas not wanting to let him design clothes, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
And he had the nerve to compare himself to a fucking slave when he was literally worth $400 million fucking dollars, nigga. You are crazy, bitch. That's what I'm talking about. That type of thing. And on top of that, excuse me, shit. Losing my voice. But yeah, he and the reason why that he is saying fuck Virgil, and I don't give a fuck about fashion, but he's spending his whole time trying to throw dirt on the name of a dead man, is because Virgil was what Kanye wishes he was. A real fashion designer, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Like that off-white shit is selling for $10,000 a pair, bruh. Like, come on. Like, come on, bruh. Them off-white shoes. The Kanye shoes that's selling for that much money, who didn't design them shits? Kanye didn't. The Nike Air Yeezys is the ones that's moving for that type of money. And he left Nike expressly because they didn't let him design the shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Virgil is what Kanye always wanted to fucking be. And now he's saying fuck him after he's dead. Like, where's that energy at when he was alive? Fucking pussy.
The nigga's crazy, bro.
He was trash. He's trash. Anyway, bro, I'm done.
Playboy Cardi said it best. Yay, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, bro. He said that shit for real.
But I ain't really got
Man,
nothing else to say about that nigga Kanye, bro.
Cardi will probably smack Kanye, bro. Can't be talking to everybody any kind of way. A nigga run up on you and put hands on you, nigga. But yeah, let's go ahead on and get this Jonathan Majors joint done quick, because it ain't really much to say about that except for everybody.
I'm ashamed. I've never wrestled with a woman before. Again, it's just, I've never aggressed a woman. I aggressed. Like,
you strangled me and pushed me against the car.
Yeah, all those things are under aggressed.
Yeah.
You know, like, that's never happened to me. So I'm
because I said something sarcastically, if in your eyes.
Clearly it's more than that.
Yeah.
Clearly that.
Something inside of you.
Yeah, towards you.
Oh man, this nigga's never getting another fucking movie role ever.
I'm ashamed. I've never wrestled with a woman before.
Well, that shit, that's the shit. Yeah, bruh. This nigga right here, man. This nigga he ain't getting no more fucking movie roles. The movie that was about to come out where he was a fucking bodybuilder, you might as well call that shit chopped liver, bro. That shit's never coming out. It'll never get to see fucking the fucking movies ever, bro. This nigga done fucked himself up. I don't know how this video got out, but this shit might ruin this nigga.
Bruh. Excuse me. Excuse me. Shit. Yeah, I should have been muting the mic instead of clearing my throat into it like a fucking moron. But Jonathan Majors, man, like, bro, like Lovecraft Country, amazing show. That's where I first saw him at. Nigga became a meme. Nigga seemed likable all the while he was beating a woman and choking a woman behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and with the calls and all of that shit that came out where he was showing where he, you know, got in trouble where he was allegedly just trying to fight the woman off or beating the shit out of him. Bruh, he's a bullshit artist. He's a woman beater. Like, he admitted it. The call is out. Excuse me. And, like, y'all owe that white girl an apology. y'all owe her an apology, bruh, because niggas was ready to ride against her for him. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't never gonna see. I never even seen the other joint. Like, I never seen the one where he played Kang, but he ain't gonna play Kang no more.
Yeah, that nigga ain't about to be nothing even close to that fucking Marvel universe anymore. That shit's done.
Yeah, man. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, apologize to that woman that he abused. All the people who was on the internet talking crazy shit about her, saying that y'all was just trying to take another black man down, and yeah, he's in jail and not getting movie roles because he hurt her fingernail or something trying to fight her off. Yeah, probably because she was probably tired of getting beat the shit out of by him, and she decided that night from that little video that she was gonna fucking fight back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I got to say about Jonathan Majors. Good riddance, fucking clown. Go be married to Megan Good. At least you won at that.
Yeah, but yeah, I ain't got much to say about this nigga either, bruh. Yeah, fuck him. Fuck Kanye. Fuck Jonathan Majors. Fuck him. Fuck him.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck him.
Pretty much, bro.
These niggas is trash. I wish I was famous so I could show these niggas how to be famous the correct way.
Bruh. Yeah, bruh. I know what I would do if I was famous, bruh.
Not go to work tomorrow.
Not that, and try to figure out how to keep all my money and stop being famous so motherfuckers wouldn't be fucking with me, bruh. Fake my death or something.
Yeah, but bro, I ain't got nothing else, man. I'm going on the car this way. Thank you to the new follower that we got today. You are appreciated. If you're still watching the show, thank you. We will be back soon with more great topics. You got anything closing?
Bruh, I don't know if this is real, bro, but I'm looking at it, bro, and somebody just dropped a bunch of fucking DMs they had with Drake, and this nigga right here is a complete loser. If this is, it's a screen recording too. Oh my goodness, bro.
Nah, it's some wild shit.
Bruh, it's like, it's not like, it's some shit about him. Like all of the, it's basically a bunch of, I'll tell you who the page is. I found it at CAWBBB at CAWBBB. It's basically him being fed all of the conspiracy theories he tried to rap about, and he got from niggas on Twitter and Instagram, and this is the people
about this right here.
Yeah, bro. Like this nigga, man. Good lord. And then he's paying niggas to. Oh my. If this is true and he had the nerve to talk about bots, what a fucking loser, bruh. Bruh. Please say this is AI, bruh. God, Drake. This nigga is a walking L now, bruh.
Yeah, bruh.
Literally. Bruh, like he tried to pretend like he look at this. Look at these fucking dummy Drake stan pages. Ebony Prince has career-ending info on Drake. The whole time Drake is confused. You know the shit that was from the picture for the Meet the Grams cover? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the whole time Drake is confused. He wasn't confused when they zoomed all the way out and his name was on the prescription bottle, you fucking dick licker. Bro, y'all niggas need to just stop. And the shit was literally in his bag, and they had his laptop, and he tried to send niggas to get the shit back. And they had footage from the night that the bag was left in the hotel. You fucking nigga, your knees got to have all type of carpet burns on them. You fucking clown, bro. Like, crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, bro, I'm so tired of this nigga, bro. But if that's true though, like if all these, which I'll be honest, I don't think them shits are fake. But bro, if this nigga Drake was really out here doing this shit, bro, how do you give this nigga credit? Like,
bro, he is a fucking lame, bro. Like. He was not equipped at all to deal with Kendrick Lamar. And I was thinking about the battle earlier. And I know we sick of talking about the battle. But you know how everything Kendrick Lamar said is true?
How?
Because I didn't think, and I thought about it. I haven't heard nobody say this. But Kendrick Lamar was rebuttaling shit Kendrick Lamar was rebuttaling shit that was on Family Matters in Euphoria. He heard Family Matters before he ever dropped his first song. Mm-hmm. Family Matters was already made. Because this is how you know. It's a line in Family Matters that said, "You're digging for dirt. You should be digging for proof." And what line is in Euphoria? Why would I go around trying to get dirt on niggas? Y'all thinking my life is rap? Bruh. That is something that should have been said after Family Matters came out. Not before it came out. Because Drake never alleged that Kendrick Lamar was trying to dig dirt up on him in push-ups or TaylorMade. he alleged that Kendrick was trying to dig up dirt on him on Family Matters. Bruh, Euphoria was basically just him telling them not to drop Family Matters or else I'm gonna fucking destroy you. That's what Euphoria was. And that's what 616 in LA was. That was him saying, I heard the song already. If you put it out, I'm gonna fuck you up. That's what it was.
Shit, bro.
Bruh, like how does he have a rebuttal from a song that came out a whole week later, bro? Like, in there. I think Family Matters was already created, and the reason why it didn't drop right after Euphoria came out is because they were shooting the video. That's what I think happened. Like, he was so stupid, he couldn't realize the nigga was saying shit that indicated he already heard the fucking song. Like, some of it wasn't pre-recorded. Like, he added some shit, like the Pharrell line. You say you want to stick up for Pharrell, come get his legacy out of my house. That's like literally the only... That was literally the only thing. He said, you're going to fabricate stories about my family. And then in Family Matters, he talked about the kid not being his and him beating his girl. Bro, he heard that shit already. Like, Drake was never equipped to deal with this fucking person, bro. He never was. He never was equipped to deal with that nigga, bro. Like, that nigga he walked into a situation that he was never gonna win, and he's not gonna win the lawsuit because the lawsuit is complete bullshit. So that's all I really gotta say. You know, I know there's a little Drake tangent, but some Drake shit happened while we was talking. Like, it's like every time we turn the microphone on, some Drake shit happens.
Yeah, man. Fuck Drake. Fuck all these niggas, man. Fuck Kanye. Fuck Drake. I'm sick of all these niggas. Sick of these niggas.
Yeah, what it is. I don't remember the fucking song.
But yeah, I think this concludes the show at this rate. I'm tired of talking about these bum ass niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, but we'll be back in a few episodes. Nah, not be back in a few episodes. That was the wrong thing to say, but we'll be back soon. Rather,
probably next Wednesday again. Probably.